What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here in front of a huge stack of DVDs. And if you guys watched my last video where I went thrifting and I filled my cart, loaded it up with DVDs, these are all of them, and I have just inputted them into Amazon, well, into my listing software, which will then go to Amazon. I want to show you guys how much money I'm gonna make on these. So this is the program I use, Inventory Lab. There are 106 total items I added to my shipment. You can see, actually 107 because there was 2 of 1 DVD, so that's a double up. The average sales rank is 124,000. Now, I do get questions semi-often asking about sales ranks. What's a good sales rank, right? If you're looking up things on Amazon, everybody preaches make sure the rank is good. Well, 124,000 isn't bad. I try to stay under 300,000 when it comes to movies. Realistically, even under 200,000 is the best. The lower to 1, the better. The higher up, the worse. The longer it'll take to sell. The majority of these are actually under 100,000. That average came way up because there's maybe 3 or 4 in here that are about $500,000, but the price was so right that it's okay if it takes a year for it to sell. I'm paying $2 for something that might sell for $75, right? So that's just kind of the risk you take on some of them. So it brought that sales rank, up a little bit. So I try to stay under, 200,000 is really what you want for that movie to sell. So there was that sales rank. We move on over my total sales value. This is $2,638.16. This is how much I expect to sell everything for, but we have my buy cost, which is $340. Now there are still some DVDs that are sitting in this messy corner of this desk here that weren't worth it or I messed up on when I was scanning them. This disc is loose in the case, so I'm gonna have to pop it open, make sure it's not all damaged. This ended up not being worth anything, so I'm gonna keep it. Only paid 99 cents. So my buy cost is a little over $340, but I couldn't input everything. I also purchased those Xbox 360s, and those are still sitting in the living room, I think. I still need to fully test them, so that is not included with this shipment. Now, my total net profit so far is $1,375.94. That is an insanely good profit. I got very lucky that a lot of these DVDs are still sealed, which helps increase the value dramatically. And it happens all the time, guys. I'll send in a DVD or a video game or anything. It works with any category, and used it could be selling for $6, $7, and new it's selling for $20, $30. Even though the quality of the product is still pretty much the same used. Maybe somebody's giving a gift, they just want it to be sealed, right? Or a lot of times the sealed item is what has the buy box on Amazon, and people don't even click through to look for cheaper options. They just click on buy it now and purchase whatever's there. So if you take a look, you can really see how many of these are sealed. All of these are sealed right here. Every single one that you guys are seeing is sealed. On this side, all of those are sealed up until about here, and then we got used with a couple sealed mixed in. So the majority are sealed. Oh, also, we're sending in one vinyl record that I paid $25. I'm gonna make about $15 to $20 on. I'm not gonna make a killing, but it's extra money, so I'll take it. So that's kind of how I work on my shipments. I know it's not a super in-depth look, but I get questions all the time asking me, how much money are you expected to make from what you purchased at the thrift store? So I wanted to show you the behind the scenes. I've been inputting everything into Amazon for about the past, I don't know, hour or so. So I'm done with that. All the DVDs that I can put up are up. So now the next process is bagging it, labeling it, and shipping it off to Amazon. I get the question again, I want to reiterate. In the comments, you guys will see, why did you pick up a DVD for $2 that you'll only make $2 profit on, when I won't pick up a hat or a piece of clothing for $5 that I'll make $20 on? A few factors. Number one, I already have a few hats and clothing items listed. Nothing amazing left, but still some pretty cool things that have been sitting for, a year, 2 years, 3 years that just aren't selling. We have another bin right here with some clothing items. You have to store them inside your house. You got to take measurements. You got to take lots of pictures. It takes some time. You got to make sure there's no defects, no rips, no stains, nothing like that. And that time kind of adds up pretty quickly, where with a DVD, I look at the disc usually while I'm in the store. If there's no scratches on it, good to go. If it's sealed, don't even have to look at the disc. And then when I'm listing on Amazon, I scan the barcode with my barcode scanner like this. We have the barcode scanner, beep, and it pops right up. And if I were to list this item right here, all I would do is copy and paste my description that I use for most of them, include my cost per unit, and add to the batch. And that took me a total of 10 seconds, if that, at the most. And then to bag, label, and box it up for Amazon, maybe another 20 seconds, 25 seconds at the most, maybe. So all in all, I'm into each one of these DVDs at 30 to 40 seconds at the very high end. It's probably way less than that, because once you start getting in a repetition, you're doing it every few seconds. So that's how quick it is. I don't have to store any of them at the house. They all get shipped off to Amazon, and Amazon deals with the customer service, so that's nice. So that's why, long-winded, I'm willing to spend $2 to make $2 really quick like that. It's just stuff that goes into the inventory, as opposed to spending $5 to make $20 when it comes to clothing, just because it takes a lot of time. Sometimes for me, because I don't have a big streamlined process with clothing, one piece of clothing can take upwards of 15 minutes to grab off the shelf, look it over, make sure it's fine, bring it home, do your double checks in better lighting, take the measurements, take the photos, get it listed. It's a lot more work. And again, 15 minutes isn't crazy, obviously, but with this, selling media and toys and books and everything like that on Amazon, even on eBay. I sell all this stuff on eBay as well. That time factor, I think I have 500 and something items on eBay. On Amazon, I have over 3,000 items in my store on Amazon, and right now I'm about to ship off another 100 plus. I also have thousands more that need to go off to Amazon, so it's just how I do it. Now, this doesn't have much to do with the video, but I want to show this thing off before I leave you guys. I purchased a whole bunch of trading cards and playing cards. These are like Indiana Jones and Star Wars and James Bond and things like that. Over here on the table, I've been going through some things. We have a bunch of football cards, some baseball cards, things like that, some rookie cards, some autograph cards. And I purchased a lot of cards in a huge buyout where I bought all those records from not long ago. And I found one really good card that I want to show you guys because I'm not quite sure what to do, and I'd like your advice down below. This card right here. Boom. This is a Tom Brady rookie card from 2000. It is a Fleer metal set. It is the Parallel, is what I think it's called, because it has this emerald green coloring. On eBay, these things in regular condition sell for around $1,000, and in this emerald color, the most expensive one listed with an autograph is like $16,000, and then they fluctuate from there. I listed this card for $2,500. I had to flip through thousands. I'm talking about thousands of cards I had to flip through. What you saw on the table was nowhere near what I bought. Here is a lot of the other stuff I flipped through. We have bins loaded with cards and binders loaded with cards. This is just a small section of some of the cards that I went through. And I've sold a few cards for between $2 and $15 really. I ship them all with eBay standard card envelope or something like that. It cost me 53 cents to ship with tracking, so not bad at all. Only takes 2 pictures, front and back, but this Tom Brady card I took a lot more pictures of, all the corners and everything like that. So long story short, listed it for $2,500. It's kind of shooting for the moon. I've gotten 3 offers. I've only had it listed for a day. It already has 6 watchers, and I've gotten an offer as high as $1,350. I've declined them all because I'm just kind of waiting it out. It's only been up for a day, and I keep getting higher and higher offers. The lowest offer I've shot back is $1,969, just for fun, and the person shot back that $1,300. So will it sell for $25? I don't think so. Will it sell for $2? Probably not. I think I could easily get $1,500 for it, hopefully more. What would you guys do? Would you take that $1,300 offer for all those cards that you saw? I think I paid $350 300 or 550. I paid 550 for every single card. The majority of them are junk 1980s and 90s things that I'm gonna offload at a huge tag sale that I'm gonna have. I just looked over in my living room and I forgot these still have to go in the garage or somewhere. We have so many more cards. There's some sealed Battlestar Galactica. This entire thing is full. Like I said, I bought a lot of them, and this still isn't all of them. So yeah, what would you guys do? Would you take that offer? I'm still not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm pretty stoked about it. I just wanted to throw that in at the end because I thought it was interesting. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions at all. Subscribe if you haven't already. This is Thrift School signing out. See ya.